And you were stealing. Sir, you're a liar and you're a thief. I don't even know why I'm talking to you on the phone. Slipping through. You should have been proud of being a BM, because I tell you, if I hadn't made it through SEAL training in the Navy, I'd have been the happiest little bosun mate quitter there ever was, because I'd have just skipped my ass right back to the fleet and sailed the 7 seas. Continued getting tattooed in Hong Kong and hanging out with my hookers in the PI. I love the Navy, and I'd never do anything like that to disgrace it. Figure the odds of us encountering 2 phony SEALs with Dolphin stories. That Nico and then this guy, Robert from Los Angeles, trying to weasel in on a dolphin swim. Figure the odds of that. Have you ever seen a dolphin in the wild?
No.
I think I may have one time. Philippines or Thailand, and swung around me on an op or something.
I'm sure you saw a lot of dolphins in the Philippines.
They were, I think. I don't recall.
Named Mama San.
No.
One of them's name was Mama San.
No.
One of them have a goat.
My deployments were spent in the gym, the library, church.
I've seen them pictures in your old photo albums. They all had goats.
Goats?
Short dresses and goats.
Oh, you're thinking Afghanistan.
No. You were 17 years old, and they had a little old girl over there with a short dress and a goat.
She was a nice girl, a hell of a
I'm
cook.
sure she was. They all looked nice piled up on that bed. I bet they were real friendly.
They weren't hookers.
I burnt that photo album.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Did you really?
Yes. I
You
wasn't
didn't.
going to let my children see that.
You did not. You didn't do that, did you? Really? It's in the one in there. My whole life as a young fleet sailor. Really?
Mm-hmm. You and all them dolphins over in the Philippines.
I know it's a video, but then, really, you did that?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Or was just part of the video? You didn't do that, didn't you?
No. I just drawed mustaches on all of them.
Hello?
Hello, Robert.
Yes.
It's Donald Robert. I'm calling on behalf of the Mirage, trying to finalize your visit, your wife's visit for the dolphin swim.
Oh, very good. Very good.
How is everything?
To my knowledge, who set up a dolphin swim for her?
I understood it was for your wife. I understand it was done before with the daughter, and the information I was given is for your wife. A meet and greet with the dolphins.
Oh, okay, but this is not trainer for a day.
I have free dolphin swim, sir. Perhaps I'm getting it wrong. I'm not that guy that does that.
Okay.
You have expressed interest in coming for a dolphin swim.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay, great.
Well, not a dolphin swim or whatever. I don't know. I spoke with David,
Okay.
and then I spoke also with Philip. Is Philip the gentleman that you spoke with, or are you in a department that just confirms everything?
Just confirms everything. I'm sorry if it sounds confusing. Just getting it from the memo.
Okay. All right. Well, we're supposed to both be showing up.
Okay.
Do you have us both down there?
I'm just calling to confirm this and finalize it. You understand the high security. We honor our veterans, but the security issue.
Not a problem. I'm a Navy SEAL, so trust me, I appreciate security.
Okay. Well, fine, sir. And you're in San Diego?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And a Master Chief Petty Officer.
Correct.
Could you tell me about your days as a SEAL, sir? Where are you stationed at or located at for the Navy?
Well, I'm currently in Coronado. I am not, if you understand security, I'm limited on what I can tell you.
I understand. I apologize. How about a SEAL training class, sir?
Do what?
A SEAL training class.
What about it?
Your class number, group that you went through?
I was in class 127.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. And could you tell me when that class graduated, sir?
Why are we?
Um,
why
I,
is this?
I apologize for all this, the security thing.
Well, I'm under security too, so you're asking me questions that I'm not allowed to share with anybody.
Okay, well, I get that, sir. I did not know that was a classified training course. I understand the classified nature of the work, just trying to verify the veteran status.
Anybody involved in our operation, all aspects of their involvement is classified.
Got it. Could you tell me the date that 127 graduated, sir?
With all due respect, did you not understand what I just told you?
I do understand. I was just simply asked to verify some information in regards to the Mirage Hotel. You know, there's a number of veteran scams out there, people trying to get things they do not deserve. I'm looking at Class 127. I don't see your name listed up here. In fact, I don't see your name listed anywhere as being a Navy SEAL. I'm a Navy SEAL. I'm a retired SEAL. My name's Don Shipley. Don't see you up here.
Hello, Don.
Hello?
I am a Master Chief. I have been a Navy SEAL for 25 years.
I'm not seeing you up here listed under 127. You want to try with the date and the class number? You should easily be able to do that.
Do what, sir?
You should easily be able to do that. Perhaps name a few guys you graduated that class with. It was a small class.
Don Stevens.
No. It was a very small class, very cold one, winter class for Hell Week. Names not listed up here. Any other names that you wanted to try? I mean, sir, really, you can't even tell me the date that class graduated, the month and the year?
We are limited on what we can talk to people about. If you're an SEAL, you understand what, especially since I'm on active duty, you understand exactly what I'm telling you.
Well, sir, what I'm seeing here is, and what I know to be a fact, is that Navy SEAL training is an unclassified Navy school. No different than anyone that goes through cook school or anything else. What a SEAL does when he goes on to bigger and better things may be classified, but the fact that you graduated an unclassified Navy school, you're telling me 127. I'm looking it up here. I didn't find any listing of you in the database, which I have access to. I called Warcom. They have no listing of you out there. I even called the BUDS to see if there was a civilian or a reservist working over there. There's nothing. And you don't even know the training class graduation date. You're not, it's not working out real well.
I don't understand how what you're telling me is coming up the way it's coming up.
Well, it's the SEAL database. If you were a SEAL, you'd understand that records are kept because of the number of fraudulent claims, the imposters that are out there that would extend their hand and try to get something they don't deserve.
Trust me, I do understand that.
Okay, what teams were you assigned to? I graduated 131. I was assigned to SEAL Team 1, SEAL Team 2. Yeah.
Team 3.
But graduated 127.
Yes, sir.
No. No, you're not even, you ought to be able to rip off a whole bunch of names. Did you even attempt that class and it just didn't work out like it did for most people? Look, Robert, I know you were never a SEAL. We can spin this, the wheels in the mud the entire time, but I've been asked to verify this claim, and that whole Dolphin thing ain't happening. You want to try any of this with me again here? Because I understand there was some awful big talk going on down there, but I'm the guy that calls out these frauds. These guys that would extend their hand for veterans' preferences, head-of-the-line privileges, claiming to be a Navy SEAL, get that pat on the back, all those beers and things like that. This dolphin swim is a pretty big deal.
Well, first of all, it's not supposed to be a dolphin swim. It is supposed to be...
let's keep on track here. Dolphin swim, meet, greet, whatever the hell it was. I was contacted to verify you, and there's no record of you. Warcom sings off the same sheet of music I do. They have no record of you even over there as a civilian, a reservist that trains anybody doing anything. I know you're not assigned over there. I'm just having even doubts you're in the Navy, ever were, or a Master Chief at all.
You're showing that I wasn't even in the Navy?
I don't know what you did, but I know you're not on this database, so how, if you're claiming to be a SEAL, then how the hell do I know that you're even a Master Chief in the Navy or even in the Navy at all? Very common, but there's nothing for you under 127. You don't know the date that class graduated, not even the month, not even the year. And tell me you're assigned to... I'm sorry?
I did not say that.
Okay, well go ahead, give it to me. Month, year?
1982.
No, not even close.
Well, that's the year I graduated.
Well, you're telling me 127, you only scream that thing every day for 6 long months. 127 was a winter class. A good friend of mine graduated that class. I'm looking at all the names here. Very small class, was a very cold class. They lost a lot of guys in there, but your name is not listed. You're not getting the class date right. Any of this, you want to try again. Anything at all, Master Chief. Last command, why you would do something like this before I just turn this into a huge deal.
Well, you're welcome to turn it into whatever you'd like.
Spent my time at the church, library, and the gym.
I know you did. I'm proud of you. You didn't go out in town and do what them other old boys did you?
My friends did. I worked.
I'm a lucky woman. He's taken, ladies.
Yes, you are. I'm pretty good on the internet. I got your number out here. I know you were extending your hand. There is such a thing as stolen valor. You want me to go away, then you're going to help me with all this stuff. But I can promise you one thing, this whole dolphin swim thing is not going to happen. You want to save yourself some further trouble with it, outside of claiming to be a SEAL and trying to get head-of-the-line privileges, then I'm all ears.
I don't understand where you come up with some of the information you just spit out is not even me. So your database has information that is not me.
My database has all the information for current SEALs all the way back to 1943.
SEALs were not formed until 1963.
SEALs were not formed until 1961. UDT served in World War II in 1943. Don't even try it with me, Chief. You've heard of underwater demolition teams, haven't you? We have a very proud, bloody, honorable 70-year history, and you're not included in it. So don't start with me about 1963. Your dates are off there. You don't have, obviously understand anything about underwater demolition teams. You didn't graduate in 82.
I do understand what underwater demolition UDT is all about.
Yeah.
UDT was the first division of the SEAL.
You know, we can keep spinning our wheels in the mud here, but I'm going to send this letter of verification that Robert Ward was never a Navy SEAL to them. Do you know you're stationed at Bud's then? You can walk across the street to Warcom and straighten this all out? I know Admiral Losey pretty doggone well. Do you know Admiral Losey?
Admiral Losey?
Yeah, new Warcom Admiral.
I can walk across the street and get this rectified.
Yeah, you can walk across the street and tell Losey that Senior Chief Don Shipley has called you out and is preventing you from taking your wife to go dolphin swim at the Mirage. And this stuff with your daughter that had cancer before, this first one that you got out there, and you straighten it out with him. Do you know the Master Chief at Bud's? Where are you working at? You're at Bud's right now?
I'm temporarily assigned there because I'm going to be discharged in 6 months.
I understand you're on a 7-man team that's on alert that you have to leave in a hurry. What's all that about? I didn't know they did that over at Bud's. You know, you're just, you know, you can keep digging yourself in. You know you're a phony, and I know you're a phony. And you can keep trying to convince me and insult my intelligence. But none of this shit is working out. You know nobody in the class. You know no training classes. Being a Master Chief and all you can offer is Team 3. You don't know anything about LOSI. You can't tell me who the Master Chief is out at Bud's. I just got off the phone, left a message with him asking about you. There's no record of you in any capacity as a civilian, as a Master Chief, as a reservist, as a SEAL, as a SWEC, as a anybody working at anything in naval special warfare.
What is your last name, Don?
Shipley, Shipley. And you can Google me and find out exactly who I am.
That's fine.
And I would tell you to look up Phony Navy SEAL of the Week, because that's what I do and that's where I go. Anything else you need there, Master Chief?
Are you at the Mirage?
No, I'm in Chesapeake, Virginia. I verify fraudulent SEAL claims, to which there is no shortage of them. I bet I've done 15 today. You're at least in that. You're up there. I'm going to fire off this letter to them that you were never a Navy SEAL. And if you get real mad about it, then I'd contact them, and you can attempt to find something at Naval Special Warfare Command to dispute that, and then have them slap me down for calling out an active duty Navy SEAL as being a fraud. I don't make mistakes. Anything else, Master Chief?
How do I get back in touch with you?
Now, you ought to have my number right on there. But I don't think
Right
you're
on
going
where?
to.
Right on where, Don?
You don't have caller ID? Would you like me to give it to you?
I have it on my phone.
Yeah. You seem to be taking this very well. If I was a SEAL and somebody did that to me, I'd be convincing you.
I'm trying not to disrespect you.
No, I would be, look, dude, I was over at Team 3. I was over there with so-and-so. I deployed to West, you know, I did all this. You know, some of the things that we do. I'll just tell you this, sir. If you, let me ask you this. Have you ever shot a Dregger?
A Dregger?
Yeah, a Dregger. Sir, did you ever hump one? Did you ever shoot one, carry it?
You mean a 50 cal?
A Dregger. LAR 5 Dregger.
A 50 cal?
No. See, any Navy SEAL would know that's a dive rig, sir. That's a rebreather. That's what we dive. It is not a weapon. Don't even try to blow smoke up my ass. I tell you what, you got my number on your caller ID. You can call back here, but I would tell you, Google Don Shipley, Phony Navy SEAL of the Week, and see what it is that I do to you clowns. I wouldn't be expecting much out of the Mirage Hotel. I don't think they're going to be very hospitable to you. I'm going to make sure everyone else on the internet knows that you're a fake and you've got your hands stuck out, sliding through 70 years of Navy SEAL and underwater demolition team blood to get a handout. Clown. Yeah. I don't think he liked that too much. Piece of shit. What a clown. I love that Dregger line. Have you ever shot a Dregger? The LAR 5. What an idiot that guy is. A lurker. He's a lurker. They lurk on the websites. That's why I'm struggling now. I got to use Don Wayne or something, my middle name, when I contact these guys, or come up with something like it's Donald from, you know, the Mirage. Because when I say Don Shipley, it's know thy enemy. They all flippin' know me. Oh, that's the guy I got to watch out for if I want to keep my story straight. What a fucking jerk. What a jerk. Boy, is he going to get it good. Turd. Hello?
Don Shipley.
Yes.
Bob Ward.
What can I do for you, Robert?
I was wondering, some of the information that you spit out about me is incorrect, and I wanted to know what other information you have on me so I can correct that information to begin with.
What information are you looking for?
I just want to know all that you have on me, because you said something about about some school or something?
I was asking you the same thing, and you told me all your stuff was classified, Robert, so I don't really feel the need to be sharing a whole bunch of stuff with you. Well, a lot of people ask me questions about you. They want to know more about you. They know a lot about me, but they don't know a lot about you. And so you were what? Tell them.
You're a bitch.
I will talk straight with you.
Okay. Are you in the Navy? Were you in the Navy?
No, sir. Yes, I was.
Now, what'd you do in the Navy?
I was a bosun mate.
Well,
I tried to go into UDT and did not make it.
you really didn't fit the part of an active duty Master Chief down there. I think that was the first thing that they did. Pretty cool. I was a bosun mate. My wife was.
I was one of the first women to ever ride a Navy ship, the USS McKee AS-41.
And you were a
Second class bosun mate.
bosun mate. Aren't they supposed to be big, ugly, hairy guys that drag their knuckles on the deck? Deck apes?
Not on the McKee.
Anybody that knows what a bosun mate is knows that that's a pretty bosun mate. And that's where we met, on the McKee. And got out as what? A BM?
BM3.
Yeah. You were really climbing the ladder of promotion there. And how old are you, sir?
Right now, 65.
You know, everybody down there doubted your claims, but nobody wanted to call you out on it. You know, that you'd claim to be a Master Chief and on alert, a part of a 7-man team that's going to go start shooting Taliban at age 65. You don't look the part. They all said that, but nobody'd call you out on it. You know, they're all afraid of offending veterans today. But somehow you got away with that.
Understand something. I did not go down and act like an idiot or an asshole.
A 65-year-old man portraying himself as an active duty Master Chief, SEAL, yeah, you were acting like an idiot. And you were stealing. Sir, you're a liar and you're a thief. I don't even know why I'm talking to you on the phone. Slipping through. You should have been proud of being a BM, because I tell you, if I hadn't have made it through SEAL training in the Navy, I'd have been the happiest little bosun mate quitter there ever was. Because I'd have just skipped my ass right back to the fleet and sailed the 7 seas. Continued getting tattooed in Hong Kong and hanging out with my hookers in the PI. I loved the Navy, and I'd never do anything like that to disgrace it. So, you know, I don't know what your problem is, you know, going from BM3 to Master Chief. I appreciate you coming clean on some of this stuff, but, you know, I'm not specifically going to attack you over this, sir. I'm attacking the story. There's far too many of you guys out there slipping and sliding through this blood with your hand out, trying to claim something that you were not and get something for nothing. That's the only reason they even considered allowing you to go down, is that you claiming to be a SEAL Master Chief.
Out in San Diego, and you were my instructor, teaching us about bosun mate shit. And me and my girlfriends were in the back of the class, giggling and laughing, and you called me out and asked me if I could teach the class better than you, and if I could, to come up and take over.
I thought my words were, you can shut the fuck up.
Well, that was your words. I was trying to make it a little bit better.
It was supposed to be a simple thing for my wife to have the Dolphins paint a picture for her.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm telling you is the truth.
I'd love to be able to communicate with the Dolphins, sir, and tell them what kind of picture I'd like them to paint of you. I don't think it'd be very flattering. You knew my name when I talked to you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because you study. You're a lurker. You study this SEAL thing to better your story, and you lurk on the websites, and you found out it's called Know Thy Enemy. You knew who I was because you've studied. That Don Shipley guy, that's the guy that exposes these SEAL claims. So I'm very sure it wasn't a big surprise to you. I get a lot of that. I know exactly who you are, Senior Chief, and sorry about it. You know, this isn't, you're a very well-versed guy with this. This is not your first rodeo. I'm sure your wife believes you to be a SEAL, your daughter does, all your neighbors do, and your employers. Everything. You've lived it for a long time. And I wouldn't take it personal, sir.
I knew your name not by what you are currently involved in. I knew your name from your past history as far as being a SEAL.
You and I had nothing, no service even connected with each other.
So when that class ended, after I slumped down in my chair out of embarrassment, I walked up to the front of the room and asked you, "Are you going to ask me out or what?" And that was it.
And your life has been bliss.
God.
Eternal bliss ever since then.
Complete fairy tale.
Honestly, sir, it's just an epidemic. We're in a plague. There's fewer than 10,000 guys alive in 70 years on this planet that have ever successfully gotten through that training. And we just don't like it. So, my goal is to make the words Phony Navy SEAL as widely known as the term Navy SEAL. So the next time somebody like you tells someone they're a Navy SEAL, they're going to be able to contact me real quick, or they're going to look at you like you got 3 heads because there's so few of us out there.
Where are you taking this from here?
Yeah, brace yourself, sir. I'm not going to let this one go. Yeah. Where am I going with this? I'll tell you where I'm going with this, and you ain't going to flip and like it, jerk.